Today I'm coming to you from the midpoint between Vannes, Rennes and Nantes. Coming to see this lovely manor house on the market here, just outside a small village, not too far from Bruamel, not too far from Carentois, and coming onto the books with Agence Newton in a very short time, out doing an initial inspection, being sold with 3 hectares of land, part woodland. You've got a lovely lined drive down to the property. Admittedly, the lined drive is a shared drive, but it's only 3 owners and it really keeps it up. Then after that, you actually have a small chapel, the manor house itself, which actually has a downstairs flat which is all fully renovated about 20 years ago. Upstairs on the first floor is a big open space ready for renovation, new floors down, etc. Just needs kitting out. And on the top floor, the central part, you also have a second flat, and so you've got 2 perfectly livable units. The rest is to be renovated, but certainly a lovely, interesting place. So let's have a look around. So we enter the manor house into the renovated part of it. So you can see 1995 renovation. Bit of a draft there. As you can see here, we have a fitted kitchen, okay, a bit dated. Little fireplace in the corner there as well. But all very clean and tidy. Large living room here, once again with a fireplace. The floors and ceilings have been completely redone, but you can see it's all done in oak in a traditional way, so it all looks good and fitting. Above that, you actually have a suspended concrete floor as well. In here, you have an ensuite bedroom. This was an old couple living here, so they sort of set up as like a little studio flat type setup. So you might, these are just partition walls, these walls here, so you could take those out to open up if you wanted to. Then you have an ensuite shower and bathroom, which is there, all clean and tidy, not to say your taste, but all there. Then carrying on through from here, you can see some of the grounds out the back there. There's this vestibule, as they say. And as you might have seen there, you've got the outside door. And this goes in, you've got a little toilet and sink for when you're outside enjoying things, enjoying life. Coming back through the kitchen area again now. Like I said, that wall there, the wall with the mirror there, that is the bedroom separation, so you could quite easily open up if you wanted one big room. Then through the back here, we are into one of the 2 towers, one being a lot larger than the other, but the actual tower is pretty well just the staircase, even though it is the biggest one. All lined in oak, so all clean and tidy. No, I might get a few irregularities in the heights, but nothing to worry about. This carries on up. To the top floor. Coming off on the first floor, it's got some nice big old doors here. Even though the central handle doesn't work. You can see this is the first floor. New ceilings up there, new floors. So once again, all very clean and tidy. Concrete floor down here. Fireplace in either end. And just needs dividing up, if you want to divide it up, into the rooms you want. Windows on this level will need replacing. On the lower level, it is they're all double glazed new units, as is this one here. You can see as we come into the little tower. This little tower room here, got great views out there, but this is above the toilet, which is at the back door. So if you wanted to make an ensuite bathroom here, okay, it's not massive. If you wanted a character ensuite bathroom, you could do. While we're on this level, that door there goes through to the stairwell, which just came up. We're going to take you through to the loft here, which is above one of the outbuildings. So you can see here, this interior part needs renovation. Lovely old A-frame there. I think someone might have something to do with boats before they came and did this roof. But one thing to note, I don't know if you can see it on the actual wooden plank in there, but that is actually, the planks are poplar wood. The advantage of poplar wood is it doesn't need wood treatment. It's naturally resistant to wood-borne insects. And as you can see down there, there's a doorway either side to go through to a lower loft. But it won't bother showing you that. You've got an idea what it is. Same as this one pretty well. Then carry on upstairs to the next level. We come into the top of the tower. Then we have this little room here, which as you can see isn't that high because of the timbers, because we're at the top of the tower. And the thing is, it actually has a fireplace, which is quite unusual. But to give you an idea, I'm going to go up this little crawl hole up here. That's what is above, so you could make more space and make it feel higher if you wanted to. Going back down from that office area, we then go on to the top flat. You can see here, got its own electric counter there. Little toilet in there, which I won't linger on. You have a small basic kitchen. You have a small bedroom, all clean and tidy, not the biggest of rooms, but they're there. Another bedroom. And the third bedroom. There is actually a window here. You can see it there. The thing is, actually on this level here, the front windows are very worn and tired, so they prefer to actually put some insulation in front of them just to make them safe. The house hasn't been lived in for 3-4 years, but you can see it is still very, a house, say a house, it's a manor house. The manor house hasn't been lived in for 3-4 years, but it's all clean and tidy. And no real signs of damp or anything as such. So you can see here to the rear, the main big tower where the staircase is, we went up. Then that is where the main part, the main living room is. Then you have the outside door there, carrying along to the outbuildings. The further part of the outbuildings actually has a steel roof on it to protect it. And they are complete, well, yeah, pretty well complete renovation job. And this part end over here, where we went into the loft, is about 14th century originally. And once again, for renovation, we quickly dive into this back room here, because it has like a, I suppose you can call it a country kitchen, what they used to call a country kitchen. You know, the sink, the fireplace, a little gas burner in the corner, slate tiles. Then you're through to the old scullery with its stone floor, a big fireplace. I don't know how well you can see that on this video here, but you do actually have the remnants of the armouries on the fireplace there. Admittedly, it's a slate fireplace, so I don't know whether it's the heat has broken it up or whether it's just wear and tear or possibly revolution. And then through here, we are back into the main part of the house. Another little feature, which is nice, is the manor house has its own little chapel. There you go. And it only has its own bell, which does actually ring. I won't actually ring it, but there's a rope. And the bell was brought down from the bell makers in Ville-du-les-Poils in Normandy. So here you can see where the manor house itself is there. There's this dividing wall. And you carry on to the outbuildings. The first section has a good roof on it. Not brand new, but good. And basically, they started work on it, and it is just concrete floors, and the rest needs to be done. So plumbing and electric, some basic plumbing in there, some basic electrics, but to make it into a house, you'll need additional work. Then carrying on along here is the old outbuildings, and they will need complete renovation. Then here we have another small barn on 3 levels, ground floor, first floor and loft space. The first floor is quite tight height wise, but certainly renovatable. Then to the side here we have another small building, it's quite fun. And then after that we're back round to the manor house itself. So you can see, lovely place, plenty of character, plenty of potential. About 3 hectares of land, of which probably about a good 1.5, if not 2, is pine woodland, so low maintenance. Lovely driveway down to it, and no neighbours. I don't know if you can hear this, it's just quiet. And you're situated only about 2 kilometres away from the closest village, and about less than a quarter hour's drive to the closest supermarkets, etc. So, good place to be. If you're looking for a project where you can live and work on it at the same time, at a reasonable price in a nice spot, this is well worth thinking about.